In today's world of high-speed connection, text messaging, and social networking, we often find ourselves searching for information. There are millions of blogs on the internet, news, sports, politics, and tech, but I bring it all together for you and present it in a relentlessly unconventional fashion. My name is Vicente Abraham, and this is the Blog Report. It's time now for news. Folks, we're actually here on Monday, June 18th, and we talked to Vicente Cruz yesterday. He's already for Oakland School Board Green Party candidate.
That's right.
And also here helping to represent the cause of the Lakeview Elementary School, which we talked about yesterday in the video that's linked to this.
Right.
But Vicente, give us an update, please.
Sure. Well, we'll tell you what happened. And as we just started, I normally do not have anything good. I think this will be the second time that I have ever given OPD. It's true, and for the same thing, OPD a compliment. Today, when they showed up to, again, these are people who were planning to do a symbolic arrest. They came in, no weapons, no zip ties. They know that we have kids here. There was about 20 kids here today. We had kids. They came in, just told the parents, you understand what you're doing. You're trespassing. They didn't really give us a time limit of when they were going to come back, but you need to vacate the premises. They taped it over here on
right here.
It's gone now.
The tape is gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's gone. And then they gave us all what the penal code was. They left. They have not been back. I'm sure with this many people, there has to be one undercover.
Yeah, we gotta look at this.
There has to be one.
Media attracts a crowd.
Right. Well,
there are people over there.
Other than you, the corporate media hasn't been around here on the regular days before the police interaction when we were just doing the classes and just having the kids here and just doing activities. But now that the cops had come and told us that we have to leave and it's possibly could escalate.
That's right.
Then
That's right. Hey, folks,
right.
The video you saw before I was the only media, corporate or not, right?
That's right. Yes. No, they won't come by. And then even because they're looking for the sensationalism.
You talked about yesterday.
Yes, they came by. They mentioned it was only a parent action, not really an activist. These people have never done anything like this before. But then it was like, but it was a little rowdy earlier. But the rowdiness was this, right? So we had people. They're not completely blocking the street. They're out on the cars,
right.
showing signs, getting people to. I mean, you hear the horns. People have been really supportive. So that's supposedly the rowdiness. So they gave it. So right now, we're thinking about making sure the kids stay safe and allowing the parents to do the action the way they want to do it. So, like I said, I don't have a lot. That's only the second time.
Will there be an arranged arrest, considering the police might come back and?
Well, you never really know, but I don't think necessarily they always know what they're going to do. Unfortunately, my scenario from having been an activist for a really long time is that if they will come in, I'm hoping they will just come in light. Say, hey, you're trespassing, would be arrest, and the parents aren't going to resist or anything, and that they will cuff them, cite and release, and we'll be done. Now, the normal mode is to drive around, like they black and white Cruz last night, try to get us hyped up, try not to, to get us sleep deprived. That may go on for another night. I don't see them.
Hey, I noticed one thing.
Mm-hmm.
No helicopters.
No. I didn't think they'll do that for this one, because it really is, it's families.
Yeah.
It's families, excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It really, really is. So, but that normally it's like to keep you sleep deprived, get you hyped up. So it's one of those two models. We have NLG legal support, we have NLG lawyers, and it's all, set up and arranged, which is good.
Yeah, that is good.
And I just think, again, it's not even just about Lakeview. This is about the systematic privatization of education and not wanting it to be for profit. That why can't our tax dollars, I work hard, why can't my tax dollars go for a quality, equal public education for everybody, from that too. And then some of the message too, let's make our school board more of an activist school board. Refuse to pay this unjust state debt. Tell the state to refuse to pay the unjust federal debts. Like, you're not getting our money. We're giving it back to the people. They work hard for this money, right? The tax dollars belong to us. Why in the richest nation we don't have socialized health care? Why do they have to buy insurance for their kid? In fact, I think there was a study from Boston, I can't remember the college, it said too that if we just covered health care for Americans, like a lot of other countries do, people would be able to save more money, they would spend more, and it would probably boost the economy quicker because that's such an undue burden. A lot of the foreclosures that happened were because people, do I pay my husband's heart transplant or do I pay my mortgage? Well, that's a no-brainer, right? I'm going to pay my husband's heart transplant or my wife's or whatever, right? I'm going to take care of my kid.
You have to stay alive
first.
to keep the house.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but it's great so far, and we're just taking it step by step, and hopefully we'll be doing the school again tomorrow. The school part was fantastic. We had gym class out on the playground here.
Oh, wow.
We had social justice and arts on the inside. Oh man, it was beautiful.
Wow.
And again, let me point out this isn't just parents and teachers. There's parents and teachers from this school. There's parents and teachers from Marshall, Santa Fe. In fact, Santa Fe, they were representing their blue jerseys on here with the Santa Fe logo on it too. So all the 5 schools were here, bringing awareness again to the bigger picture that we have to take it back. We have to be producers of our own government. Right now, even federal and state, they're so detached from even you and I. Even if you're a little bit affluent living in the hills, Obama has no idea what you go through on a day-to-day. Just because you're so far removed, you're in Washington. But local politics.
Oh, he's a community organizer.
Right. Well, he's not from Oakland, though. He's from Chicago. I've never seen him in my community.
I can attest to that because I'm from Chicago.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
no, I didn't believe he was an organizer. But I think once you get into the federal and state level, the policies and stuff you're making are really far removed from the constituents in your area.
No, it's not that. It's the fact you have to deal with Republicans.
No, right.
People don't get that.
Right.
People forget this is Obama's first term.
Right.
And no one came in 2010 to make sure that the Democrats stayed in to give us any power.
And for me, as an Oakland Green Party member too, I want to see more choices. Not the choices that they're giving me.
Yeah.
Even
wait till my president is done.
Right.
Then we can do that.
So I want to have. But even in the Republican Party, Ron Paul can't get no play.
I don't want Ron Paul. I want Barack Obama.
But I just mean having the voice. When Barack Obama was talking, when he first term, he was talking about closing the Fed. How fast did he have to run away from that when he got in, right?
Well, because he realized that the idea that he was espousing along with Ron Paul's was a dumb idea. But that's another conversation for another video.
Another time. Yeah.
The main thing is the importance of this school.
That's right. And public education.
Sure it gets funded.
Quality public education, for sure. Definitely.
Vicente Cruz, we'll be back. I'm going to go down and see what's happening.
All right. Thanks a lot. OUSD candidate, Cruz 2012.
Vote for Vicente.
Thank you.
You got it. This is the school as it exists now. It's the People's School for public education there. And the problem is that the city has been spending money a lot on police, but not on schools. It came to a head when they actually closed this facility. And so a group of concerned parents, students, as Vicente said, gathered together to try to keep it open. Of course, now it's technically under the use of the city of Emeryville, and for administrative purposes. What's going to happen from here on out, we'll have to see. Don't know. Folks, this is Tim Terry. He's good enough to talk to me about the situation I talked to you all about. Tim, give my viewers an update from your perspective. What's happening?
Hi, everybody. My name is Tim Terry. I went to Lakeview here.
Oh, cool.
Wait,
you're a big dude.
Yeah, my mom was the secretary here for 30 years.
Yeah.
She enrolled thousands of children in this school. The problem with the school today is that before, you used to bring your kids up the stairs
Here, right?
and my mom would enroll all the children in the neighborhood. Now you have to take your kids down to the administration building, and they enroll your kids where they want to. Charter schools, other schools, and what they've done is they're starving certain of our public schools, and they did that here. If you walk up in that teacher's lunchroom right there, right now, there's no running water. There's cockroaches. They starve this school, and then of a curriculum and quality education.
Can you take us up? Can I do that right now, or is that possible, camera-wise, or is that?
Let's finish this.
Yeah, sorry.
And then they close it and says there's not enough. We don't have enough money, and second, there's not enough kids in this school. We don't have enough money to keep this school open. Well, this building, this school here, Lakeview, is in a couple years will be 100 years as a school. And before this school, this school used to look a lot different. There was a building on the other side and a building on this side, which they tore down to build the freeway. And before all of that, it was a little house over on the other side.
On the other side.
A little tiny schoolhouse 100 years ago, because the people in this community felt like they needed a school in this community. Well, guess what? We need a school in this community more than ever today. And they're closing this school in order to take the property as well as the other schools and convert them and give them to charters, corporations, and so forth. So enough is enough. We're not closing this school, and we told them that from the beginning. And so here we are today. Today, Monday, the first day after the school officially closed on Friday. We draped a red ribbon across there. Mm-hmm. We cut it and we said, we're open, the school is open, and we're gonna launch the new school as a people's school for public education. And we did that today.
Congratulations. Whoa.
We stood on the stairs with Mr. Velasquez and his family, and we opened up the school, and we had a class here. And we had another
in
this room right over here.
Okay. Wow.
And we had another class of students over there.
Right down there. Yeah. Wow.
And we've touched a lot of people with these issues.